joining in. I am running a little bit late tonight, and hopefully, we are live to Facebook. Doesn't seem so. Okay, let me just see what is going. Yes, there we go. We've got people coming in, so welcome everyone. Let me turn my light on. I am running a little bit late tonight, so please do excuse my lateness. Kind of got a little bit wrapped up in Big Brother and lost track of time. So I hope everybody's doing well, and welcome to Wednesday night. For those that are new at joining in, I am Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. So before we do get started, let's just touch on some housekeeping in that way. I do have some people coming in saying hi. Hi, Mum. Natea, Simone, how you going, ladies? Maz is here as well. Hey, and Jody. Beautiful. All right, so I do ask people to help me spread the love. Invite your friends and family to join in. If you're watching from anywhere else but mytimetv.live, do jump over, because if you're on Leanne Winston Psychic Medium or Body, Mind, Spirit, or any of the other pages that we do cross-post to, I won't be able to see your comments like I can, hey Anne, here in the background as well. I will use the cards tonight, simply because they are my own deck of cards, and myself and my beautiful friend Deb Gilmore have designed these deck of cards. I am really, really excited to say they have safely landed in Adelaide, and some of you beautiful people that have pre-ordered cards may have found them at your doorstep today. So I do know that people have started to receive it. I have had some messages in Facebook and different places to say that they're excited to have got there. So I am using, get the lighting right, Inner Soul Guidance cards tonight as well. So if you'd like a card, #card. If you would like to ask a question, please do keep it to a direct question rather than a general question as well. We've got some lovely members coming in the green room, so we will bring them up and say hello very shortly. But if you would like to join the Inner Soul, Inner Soul is the cards, the LWPM members page. The link is above me, leannewinston.com/back become /a/member, where you can join yearly or you can pay month by month as well. So I can see there's a few people coming in as well. Mum's, sorry, I kicked on the wrong one then, across the bottom of the screen. Mum, because I'm not that organised tonight. Wanda is here as well. We will, Kalisha is here as well. Sorry, honey, if I said your name wrong. Simone says, woohoo, love the cards, beautiful. I'm hoping you are enjoying them, honey, as well. So we've got lots of people coming in. Let me put Mum's mind to rest, and let's get okay, so if you'd like to order the cards, there is the website there, innersoulguidance.com.au. All right, excellent. Okay, we've got a few people asking for cards. All right, let's start at the beginning. Okay, so Jody is desperately needs a card. Wonderful. I've got them upside down. Doesn't matter which way we shuffle them or how we shuffle them. I always say to people, find a way that works for you and do it that way. So guys, don't forget to hit the share button, invite friends and family to join in. And if you are new to My Time TV, don't forget to hit the follow button as well, because we have a lot of different broadcasters here as well. Okay, so Jody, the stag card has come out for you, honey. It's very much about taking note of what's going on. Observe. It says observe, listen, and pay attention. Step back and see the bigger picture. There is more than meets the eye. So what are you missing? What's being put in front of you at the moment that you're not taking notice of? Okay, so see the bigger picture in that way. All right, Jodie, so wishing you all the best. I think I said hi, Anne. Hey, Sue. Okay, so next one was Kalisha. Let's do a card for you, honey. Okay, beautiful. Kalisha, I get the feeling you've got a lot going on around you at the moment, and I get the reference to it's time to put yourself first. I do feel there is a male energy around you that has passed over at the same time. You've got the web card, hun, and the card says the hard work is behind you. It's time to look forward. So do the planning, all right? Start planning on what it is that you want and put yourself first, okay? You've built that foundation around you to build on, so you've got a stable base to build on. And I also feel this is around the heart for you as well, honey. Okay, so open it up, let the energy flow through you. Okay, Wanda, good evening, honey. You certainly can. And I do think that your cards, I remember packaging your cards up yesterday, honey. So hopefully if you didn't get them today, you will get them tomorrow. The confirmation card is what I have pulled for you, hun. So Wanda, I'm very much drawn to looking at the signs for you. I do feel that spirit, and I get the reference to mum, is very much around you, and she lets you know with the signs. So whether it's the repeating of the numbers or the patterns, the music, the feathers, even the butterflies, I'm drawn to butterflies with her too. I get the reference to she's very much letting you know that she is there. Just bear with me, guys, for a sec. My computer is beeping something chronic here in the background, and I am not sure where it's coming from. Okay, that hasn't stopped it. I'm just going to ignore it. So wonderful. So Wanda, look for the signs, honey. Hi, Tanya. How you going, hun? All right. Next we have Simone saying, woohoo, loving the cards. Please, you'd love a card? Certainly, hun. Okay. All right. The emotions. Okay, so look at, I get mixed emotions around you, honey, at the moment. Acknowledge your feelings while being present in this moment. All right. So I feel like now is very much a good time to be grounding your energy. So whether you're finding your energy, your emotions are being pulled in different directions, Spirit is just making reference to acknowledge the emotions as they're coming up. Stay grounded, stay focused. Find your voice as well, honey, in that sense. Okay. So sending you lots of love as well. Ashley, hey, could I please get a card? Hashtag card. Of course you can. My my shuffling skills tonight aren't, that's better. I was going to say, isn't too coordinated. All right. The wheat is the card that's come up. I get the reference to, honey, now is the time for growth around you. You've sown your seeds. It's now time to blossom in that side. So I do feel that you're starting to flourish, and this is your year. The card says it's time to plant the seed for your growth. Sow the seeds you wish to reap, and you'll always gain from the harvest. So keep that clear picture, honey, of what it is that you're trying to work towards and focus on that side of it. Okay. Jody. Just, yes, Jody, I've done one for you, hun. I know I am a little bit behind in the comments, but I do just to encourage people to only ask one question so I can try to get through as many people. Natea says, is there any messages from my loved one, Jakey? It's his 2-year anniversary at the end of this month, please. I love the way, honey, that you put the butterfly and the heart there, because I do feel that you see butterflies, are very much drawn to butterflies around him. So I feel that is a sign from spirit for you. I also feel that he plays in the back of your hair at times. So whether you find yourself tickling or needing to rub or touch the back of your hair, I am very much drawn to that energy there as well. Okay. I get hand on heart. So that's my sign for love and pride. So that comes through from you, for you, sorry. But I also feel that you can smell his energy at times, like, so whether it's like just a smell that you remember, I get the reference to very much letting you know that he is there. He is very much at peace as well. And I feel that he left this world way too soon, but lived a very fulfilled life at the same time. So wishing you all the very best there. All right, let's duck down and say hi to the lovely Dee and just bring her up. Hopefully, I've got a funny feeling it's not going to work tonight.
Hi.
Hey, hun, how you going?
I'm going good. It's been a very, very big week.
Has it? Wow. I will just ask if somebody in the comments, maybe Mum, can you let me know if you can hear Dee? Because once again, the system is not bringing the person up in the screen side of it. So there's obviously something going on. So I just want to make sure that everybody can hear you, hun. So you've had a really big week?
Yeah, I gave in and got the injections in my shoulder.
Yes. How's it feeling?
Yeah, good. I was just a big sook over nothing.
Hey, sometimes it's the unknown, and you just don't know sometimes.
It was like, I'm so nervous. And he said, why? And I said, I've never had this before.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know my mum's had it, and I know obviously there's a bit of pain when she had it, but it certainly did help her
I
the
hope it
couple of
works,
times
yeah.
she's had it. Yeah. So beautiful. People are letting me know, thank you very much, that they can hear you. So that's beautiful, but they can't see you.
No, that's fine.
We can't have it all, can we?
No, and you're not missing much.
I jumped into a meeting this morning, fresh out of bed, hair everywhere, still in my pajamas with my my camera turned off. So excellent. So things have settled down?
Sort of, where I'm just wondering, how are our finances going to go? Because we're still in 2 cities.
Yeah. So I get it will work out okay. So to me, I just get the reference to the need to be a little bit careful just for now, but that will change soon. The Infinity card is the card that has come out, and it says the never-ending cycle of life. We learn and move forward on our journey. So my feeling is the money is going to flow, like keep going around. Sort of thing with that side of it. Has he had any leads, or he's got a lead coming up of a job?
We had one lead, but then one shut down, but one's in review.
Okay.
Another one's still being shortlisted, and we haven't heard anything. So it's sort of no news is good news.
Yeah. Okay.
Because, yeah.
Yeah. My feeling is there's a lead that's about to lead to something. Okay. That's a lot of leads.
Yeah.
But I just
get the
reference.
like extension leads that we could just plug in and go, hey,
I'm here.
I know.
That's it. 14-hour long extension leads.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, keep focus. Keep your mind, that vision very much on what it is that you're wanting. See him come home every night, hopping into bed with you, sort of thing. So I get very much that things will fall into place.
It's sort of when he leaves, like he left on Sunday because I got my shoulder done Friday. Yeah. And I said to him, bad news, you can't leave till Sunday because I've got to have someone with me. And he said,
that was good.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't lift anything. Yeah. And then when he leaves, you know how you go into that plateau of, oh, geez, the loneliness.
The cycle, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying to stay positive, trying to lift up, trying to.
Yeah, and no, it's not going to be forever. It's only
No,
for a
it's
short
not.
time, sort of
Yeah.
thing in that way. So as hard as it can be, and I get, that we go back into the old cycles and stuff like that. So this energy, the universal energy is moving. We're moving into Taurus, which is very much going to be more focused around our finances and stuff this month. So my feeling is that's all going to come more to the forefront, and it's going to work out okay.
Oh, that's good, because I've sort of been worrying, because it is struggling, because every time we go up and down the coast, it costs a fair bit of money.
Yeah,
So,
that's
you do struggle. And I said to him, it is costing us a fortune being in two cities.
Yeah.
So, and he can't help it. I can't help it. And I've just thought maybe we're being tested, that we're meant to.
Yeah.
Something is meant to be.
Yeah. So it will fall in place.
Yeah.
It's just going to take time. So, and my feeling is that time is soon.
Yeah, I've got both.
Yeah, that's good. And that's the thing, you've heard me say a number of times, where the focus goes, the mind follows, sort of thing. Where the energy goes, the focus flows, sort of thing. So keep that clear focus. See him being at home, see him getting that phone call to say, here's a job offer, sort of thing. So all right, honey.
Okay, thank you, and congrats on the cards arriving.
Thank you. I can't wait for you to see yours.
I know. One more payment and I can have them.
It's been a great journey, but it's certainly been a lot of learning along the lines as well. But I think it's just starting to hit home now that we're sending them out to people, that we've finally done it. So I'm excited.
Massive achievement.
I never thought I'd be published in anything, to be honest, sort of thing. And so I think things are starting to really hit home, especially when I load my car up with 400 odd decks yesterday to bring home, to sort of send out to where I need to here, and for people to pick up and whatnot. So the other pallet's still in the warehouse. Yeah, thank you,
and just
honey.
think, when you go to the post office, they're going to see you coming.
Oh, they did. We walked in with a trolley load yesterday. The poor lady looked at us like, oh, God, do I want to do this, this sort of process, sort of thing. So I reckon it took us about 20 minutes to put them all through the postage and get the receipt and stuff like that. So, because obviously you got to do one by one, but it took us a couple of hours. And thankfully, my goddess friend Deb, that I'm worked with the cards, her parents were there to help us. And it was like a process line around this round table. One's packing, one's putting his finger there for the bows to be tied, and all this different stuff. So so it's all done. So that was great.
I could handle the packaging side. I just don't think I could handle standing in the post office going, hello.
And, thankfully there weren't too many people before us. So.
Exactly.
But it was quite funny, because Deb's putting the packages on the scale, the lady's processing them, and I had to keep hitting the red button on the machine every time she did one, so she could print her receipt out and give Deb the next one. I'm handing the packages over, but I kept forgetting to push the red button, so I was holding her up. Like, it's been a long day. So, but no, we are there. We are finally there. So it's great to finally have them in our hot little hands. So beautiful.
Oh, that's awesome.
It
okay, well, you
is.
take care.
Thanks, honey. You too. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. You are very welcome. It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
I will. Bye. All right. Thanks there, honey. Lovely to see you. Let's bring up the gorgeous Sue and say hello to her. Unfortunately, we can't see her beautiful smile on the screen, but we can certainly hear her. How are you going, hon?
I'm good. Look what I got.
You got your cards.
I'm so excited.
I can see him. Beautiful. I can see him, but I don't think anybody else can see you on screen, as it's not playing nicely with us tonight. So have you had a play yet?
Yes, I've been shuffling. So I've just, and then I haven't done them yet, but I just wanted to kind of, what's the word? just get acquainted with them.
Yeah, beautiful. And that's it, because what you're doing is you're putting your energy into the cards. So you're creating that connection with them, to work with them. So I can't wait to hear what messages you get from them.
Yes.
Excellent. I was so excited when you sent me a message today to say that you got them. So you were the first one to get in to say that you had received them today, which is
good.
amazing. I love it, because it was only yesterday afternoon that we posted them. So I wasn't sure if people would get them today. So gotta love Australia Post. They can get stuff delivered quickly at times.
I was surprised when you said this morning that you sent them out yesterday, that I got them after I think it was during the coaching call with Jody that they came. My husband opened the door and gave them to me. I'm like, yes.
I love it. Yeah, because I reckon it was probably by the time we got them all packaged and got there and we finished, it was probably about 3:30, 3:45 at the post office by the time we'd done it, sort of thing. So I am rather impressed with that.
Yeah.
Obviously, one packet goes faster than what 1,500 decks do. Oh, so how's your day been?
Been interesting. Yeah, it's been actually, after our morning conversation, I got a message from someone who wants to talk to me about the program we're running. So I'm like,
beautiful.
Look at that.
Excellent. And actually, I was going to drop in, like, because you said this morning if I got any messages for you to jump in, and part of me sort of going, no, wait, Leanne, let her. I just felt the flow of the conversation was going and needed to go. But when you said about a contract that you thought was going to be positive, and then it sort of didn't go equal out the way that you were hoping for it to, my feeling was the timing wasn't right there. So my feeling is that contract is going to present itself again. Okay. So I get the feeling when the time is right, it's going to circle back and be a success in that way, but the timing wasn't quite right.
Excellent. Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Yeah. I love the way that, like, and I think it helped me to know that I wasn't alone when we were talking about, what we were talking about, that we're both very much feeling the same things, and the way our fibros reacting to those situations at the same time. So
that's why when you were talking first, I'm like, ditto on that one and that one.
It's crazy, isn't it? And I guess that, without going into, in depth of what our conversation was, I think that's a really good message for a lot of people at the moment, to realize that you're not alone. Yeah. You're not the only one going through and feeling the way that you are at the moment, because I think with the way the universal energy has been, and a lot of people would have heard me say at the beginning of April, that April is going to be a hard month. Yeah. And it's going to move, like April was there to move a lot of stuff. So, it has done that. And we've just had the new moon last night, or early hours of this morning. So that energy is changing. The vibrations are rising. So, so we just need to nurture us.
Yes. And also, because it was interesting, before getting on the call, I'm like, right, I'm just going to lay this out on the table, and I'm going to see what I can get help with. And, I probably the only one that's kind of feeling this way at the moment. So not only are you not alone, but, share with someone that you feel comfortable in, or in the circle that you're comfortable in, because you might see that there's more than you, and you can support one another.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. And that's where I've been a little bit reluctant in the past, because you sort of jump into the calls and it's, this one's had this success, that one's having that success. And I'm thinking, oh God, I don't fit in.
Can I just maybe,
Yeah, that's it. And I just thought, stuff it, I'm going to lay it out there. I'll jump in. I'm all for change and making, doing the work to make those changes. So, and sometimes we find it hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel when it's for ourselves, sort of thing. We're good at doing it for others, but not ourselves. So
it was great that you were already in there sharing the same. I'm like, okay, I'm in great company.
It's meant to be. That's it. Exactly. It's funny in the way
Yeah.
things play out. But it was really funny because, like, Jodie had said to me to jump into the NLP co-
Coaching
live
course.
sort of thing,
Yes.
coaching course, that's the word, thank you. And I had laid in bed and I'm thinking, I don't want to get up. My body's hurting. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I want to stay here sort of thing. And I thought, I'll get up and I'll pay this bill. And I just happened to turn the computer on and I checked my emails, and Jodie's email was there saying, you know, this is what's coming up this week. And oh, God, it's only got 2 minutes and it's live. So pajamas, hair everywhere.
The main thing is you got on, and that was
I
meant
did.
to be. Yeah.
And it was a good kick up the ass. So, you know, we need these things at times. So my Google's trying to talk to me.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So did you have a question, Hun, that you'd like to ask?
At the moment, so there are two key things for me at the moment. One of them is my health. And so I've gone to the specialist again today, and I've got to run through a whole heap of different tests, and I've got to get an MRI done. So it hasn't helped not feeling great. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether this is just something that will diffuse or whether there's a core issue that's triggering off, you know, a number of things at the moment.
I feel stress is the main sort of thing that's triggering. So to me, it's the feeling when the energy sort of changes in that sense, like we were talking about a little bit today. The pressure is going to be taken off in that way. So my feeling is that it will settle in time in that way. So I'm not getting any warning bells or anything coming up. My feeling is that they're going to find themselves sort of keep coming up with no answers in that sense with that as well. And it's funny because I know this year my focus has been around my health type of thing. So I'm just wondering, is all this part and parcel of this cycle this year for a lot of us in that sense? Because I put out to the doctor, oh God, what was it? September, October last year. I wanted a thorough doctor, and my God, she has been thorough, sort of thing. So I think the only place that hasn't been checked is the breast screening, sort of thing that she has pushed
Everything
for.
else is done.
Everything else is done,
That's
but
good.
it's all for me. And I'm going to get really personal here, and I don't think that I have really shared this live on Facebook. And obviously, Spirit is drawing me to share this, so do bear with me for a second. So for myself, a lot of people would have heard me talk about how I had fertility issues earlier in life when I wanted to have a family. So that's all good. So I've got polycystic ovary syndrome, or I had back those days. Because of polycystic syndrome, obviously there's certain hormones that you don't produce enough of. I was told when I was going through the fertility side of stuff that I would have to be careful of cancer when I'm older because I would be at high risk of that side of it. So luckily my thorough doctor, when I went and had pap smear done, well, I had 2 pap smears come back that they didn't get enough cells to make a clear diagnosis, decided to send me to a gynecologist. And then I explained what my symptoms, or what my polycystic ovaries and my background was for all those years, decided to do a biopsy. The cells came back as precancerous cells. So if I hadn't have listened to my doctor and gone down that pathway, I would be facing cancer in 5 years' time. So I actually see a surgeon tomorrow to see what will be done or what process they will go down through it. So if anybody, and I guess this is why I'm sharing this, if anybody has any concerns or, you know, something comes up, go and get it checked. Don't hesitate, because I could have quite easily gone on like I have for the last few years, putting up with the way I was in that side of stuff, not thinking that, you know, that was normal for me type of thing. If I'd left another 5 years, it could be very different story that I'd be facing. So,
and the good thing is that you had a doctor that was very thorough, because sometimes, you know, doctors aren't. And so how beautiful that you have a doctor who's really thorough and you listen to the suggestion.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I actually thanked her when I went and seen her a couple of weeks ago for something else. Oh, I think it was a follow-up I had to go back for. And I just thanked her for being thorough because, over the years, the amount of doctors I have had conversations about my polycystic ovaries and the lack of not being consistent in that area, none of them had said anything. Sort of thing until now. So it's incredible how things fall in line, and we've got to nurture ourselves in that sense. So, I don't know why I needed to share that, but Spirit was pushing it.
And somebody needed to hear it.
And that's what I'm thinking, because a lot of people don't realize if you've got polycystic ovaries, you don't have that hormone that protects the lining of the uterus.
Yeah.
And that's where the cancerous cells begin, sort of thing. So,
And I didn't know that.
No. And I only remembered when I spoke to the gynecologist about it, and she said, yes, you are at risk because of this. And I'm like, oh, hang on, the fertility doctor did say that something like 20 odd years ago. That's something you got to watch when you get older, and you just put it back to the back of your mind. You think, well, it doesn't affect me now in that side of it. So, if when in doubt, go and ask the questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I just feel this year is very much the focus of pulling us up on our health and finding that balance in that way. And I think the more we sort of take note and we nurture ourselves, the more we're going to find that our health will improve and that balance will flow with that. So I just think this year's shifting a lot of stuff for big stuff to come near the end of the year.
Yeah,
So,
I feel so too. Definitely. I feel there's this sense of the floodgates are going to open. That's the sense, and it'll all just pour in. But
oh yes,
but is that resonating?
Definitely. And I've had that feeling most of this year so far, that when this energy does move in, it's going to hit hard and fast, and it will sweep us off our feet if we haven't done the foundational work to build that strong foundation to grow on and to latch onto. So,
and I feel this is that phase. As painful as it is, I feel that this is that phase. And so in preparation of.
That's it. Yeah. But I think it's also really important that we acknowledge the phase that we're going through, what we're feeling, the mixed emotions, the old habits that keep resurfacing, and knowing that we're not falling back into it. Because 12 months ago, things that were coming up like we spoke about today, I probably would have fallen in a heap and just gone, stuff it. I've had a guts full. This is all too hard, sort of thing, rather than reaching out and asking for advice. Sort of thing. So, and as we, Jodie says, surround yourself with like-minded people. So that's what we're doing for good and bad. For the roller coaster or the ride, I should say.
Yeah, for that
sort of thing,
support and nurturing too. And it is a great group to have people to kind of gather around you and nurture.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. So I get hang in there. My feeling is it's going to come back around. It was all to do with the timing, sort of thing. But also look at when it does. I feel that it's going to be a better offer or a better contract than what it was
to start off with.
Yeah, that's it. So to me, it's the feeling there's going to be more that's needed than what was on offer before. In that sense. So the timing will be perfect.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I feel like August, September is very strong around you. So to me, I look at what comes up around that side of it. So opportunities presenting themselves. So
it's interesting that you say August, September, because August has been coming up for me, and I don't even know why, because I've got nothing prepped for August, but August keeps coming up for me.
Yeah, so time, and they're getting you prepared for it. So, so maybe that's that starting to sweep you off your feet sort of feeling. I love it. So, are you looking at going commercial?
What do you mean by that?
Getting involved with commercial companies.
Corporate companies,
Corporate, sorry, commercial.
Yeah.
The wrong C word there. Because I know for myself, I have been, and this is something I probably need to talk to Jodie about, is I've been thinking about looking at companies that have like a wellness budget type of thing and getting in and working with teams of people to move that sort of energy and, you know, get things happening and balanced in that sense. And all of a sudden I was sort of just drawn to the corporate side of stuff with you. With what you're doing, how can you incorporate that into the corporate world?
Yeah, so definitely that is something that Dan and I have talked about. And so we've, you know, that is an area where there are budgets for well-being of people. And so it's like, okay, I have the education leads and I'll start with education, but he's going to pursue the corporate. And then, because that just kept coming up for me, go to corporate. Yeah. So, yes. So is that something that you see there or that's coming up?
Well, that's something like I've been very much drawn to myself in that sense, but all of a sudden they were bringing that, like what my idea is that I'm sort of working on, and this is something that's probably presented itself 2 or 3 times in 12 months to me in that sense. So I was just being drawn to that. So maybe look at that sort of energy at the moment as with that. So I think the well-being side of stuff is very much going to get stronger and only grow from here on, because so many people are starting to awaken in that sense. And if you can have wellness inside of a business, you're going to have that good foundation and that team that's going to work together and be balanced to achieve bigger things in that way. So yeah, have a look at that. Whoops, I think we've lost Sue there. She has dropped out, unfortunately. But, you know, everybody, just to flow on from that, we all need to start, I believe, looking into our wellness sort of thing, our spiritual alignment, because it certainly is very much the energy that we are moving into. And if you do work for a corporation or you have a business that you want to bring that focus into it, I'm not saying it's necessarily focusing on the connection with spirit and stuff. It's more the mindfulness, having the balance and stuff in to have that flow and allow things to move. One thing with my gift is that I find I am very good at looking at people's lives and going, okay, well, we need to work on this and we need to move this sort of thing. And that is where my intuition does come into it. So if that's something that somebody is interested to work either on a personal level with me or to do it as inside of a business or a corporation, I am certainly open to get involved in that side of stuff as well. All right, so unfortunately we lost the beautiful Sue, and I'm sure she will pop back in at some stage. All right, so Rachel says, thank you for the friends request. You are very welcome, honey. Okay. Now, please, guys, I am noticing that, and Mum is letting me know there is a scammer there. Please do not reply to that person, because they are basically, a lot of those people are based on a computer system, and what it is they make a connection with you. They will hack your accounts, or they will ask you for credit card details, or ask you to join a membership. Staying is me, and they will hound you for your credit card details. Please do not message them. That is the safest thing. Hit the block button and report, or the 3 dots on the end of that message, and report it to Facebook as scammer or spam, and then also hit the block button as well, so you're blocking them from your page. I certainly will do it as soon as I get off of the live, as it's something I can't do at the moment while I am very much live, but please do not message them. I can see there is 2 of them here so far that is coming up, so thank you, Mum, for bringing my attention to it. Glenn is here as well. Hey, Glenn, how are you going? Good evening. Okay, I'm just going through a lot of these messages because, as I said, they are messaging everybody that is interacting here as well. Scott, hi, how are you? Anything coming through for me, please? I'm going to pull you a card, Scott, because that is a very general question in that way. And just as a reminder, I do ask people to okay, there's another one just popped up now. We've got 3 scammers. I do ask people to keep it to a more direct question in that way. So the tree has come through for you, Scott. So I'm very much drawn with your energy to the need to ground. So in this card, I'm being very much taken to the roots of the tree in that sense. So the need to ground. So whether you're finding yourself very much in your own head at the moment and overthinking, Spirit is just drawing me to take a step back, take a breath, and ground your energy. The card says reconnect with Mother Earth. Grounding brings balance. Take time out to restore your energy. So once again, for yourself, time to nurture you. And I honestly feel this is something that we all really need to do at the moment, is do the practice, nurture ourselves while this energy is moving through. Okay. So wishing you all the very best there, Scott. Okay. Oh my God. So many messages with the scammers in there. Jennifer, hi, hun. Hello, Hannah. I would love a message if drawn, please. And thank you. You are very welcome. Because it's a general message, I'm going to pull you a card. And the card that has come out, honey, is the wings card for you. It's time to spread your wings. Allow yourself to take off. So I just sort of feel there's been things that you've felt that are holding you back, or you felt that your wings are clipped, so to speak, in the past. Now is your time to shine. Your time to rise is the reference I get there. The wings card says, spread your wings and take flight. There are no limitations. So the only one that's holding you back, Hannah, at the moment is yourself. So look at what it is that you need to let go of in that way. Okay. Hey, Julia, sorry, honey. How you going? So I'm going to pull you a card as well. I have done really well. I have mixed the cards. I've got some facing one direction, others facing another. All right. Okay. The card that has come out for you, honey, is the fish. Okay. I laugh at this fish all the time, this card all the time, because my husband is a Pisces and I call him the sloppy wet fish. Now, I'm not saying that to you, honey. Okay. I get the reference to focus on the direction that you are heading in at the moment, honey. Keep your focus. Don't let the distractions come in, okay? The card says find your inspiration, creativity, and growth, all right? So allow that energy to move through you, okay? Wishing you all the best there too, And hey, honey, do you see a quick recovery from my gastro problem? And is Dr. K is the right one? I feel yes and yes. Okay. So I do get yeses to your question. Okay. Tara says, hello, would love to hear any messages you may have for me, please. All right, honey, let me pull you a card. I actually feel you got 3 or 4 people around you in spirit, honey. Sorry, I'm getting noisy with shuffling the microphone. I get 3 women and there's a male energy that's also moving in. I do feel the older generations. I look at your intuition as well, honey, because I do feel you are very intuitive at times, but you're blocking up in that way, okay? The moon has come through for you, so I do feel that you are moving into a new cycle at the moment. Look at how your vibrations are raising. Look at the opportunities that will be put in front of you, and go with the growth is the reference I get there for that. I don't know if you get the tickle to the side of the nose at times, but Spirit is very much drawing me to getting your attention there. The card says a new moon brings new cycles and energy. Prepare for new beginnings. All right. With that, I do feel that is an exciting card that is coming up. So it's going to have positive reinforcements with it. Okay. Sarah, thank you, honey. I really do appreciate that. All right. Yeah, my little helper in the background, my monitor doesn't seem to be here tonight. I know the beautiful Roz has been having some issues with her back. So hopefully she is doing well. Scott, you are very welcome, honey. Lovely girl. Hey, can I have a reading? Yes, certainly. I'm happy to do a reading. And now, guys, don't forget to share the love. Invite your friends and family to join in as well. I get the mountain as the card that has come for you. Focus on what you're working towards. My feeling is a lot of the hard work is behind you, but there is still a little bit more of a challenging time in front of you, but you will get to the top and have that clear vision of what you are wanting. The card says you are a tower of strength. Push forward. Use the wisdom and determination to help reach your desired outcome. All right, knowing you are in the right spot. The other thing I was drawn to, lovely girl, with your energy was the heart that is on the back of all of our cards. Focus on the heart. Work from the heart space. Okay. All right. Doing what I can from the... Oh, Roz is here. Beautiful. Roz is doing what she can from the iPad. Thank you, Roz. I take it that is Roz. Beautiful. Okay, Vanessa says, hi, Leanne. Hope you're well. I would love some guidance, please, and thank you. You are welcome. I'm certainly happy to do that for you, honey. All right, I get anxiety around you, hun. So whether you're feeling a bit anxious lately, look at the energy that you are taking on as well. You have the broom. The broom is very much about moving out the old, letting go, cleaning up in that sense. So my feeling is take the time, clean the closet, so to speak, being you, your energy field in that way. Let go of those things in the past that no longer serve you and allow yourself to move forward in that true form that your heart desires. The card says clean out the clutter, make way to receive your blessings. Okay, so my feeling is there's new stuff coming in and it feels quite positive in that way. All right, Jacinta is here. Hi, hello. Had a crappy day. Anything positive for me, please, regarding, well, anything. Thank you. You are welcome, honey. I'm happy to do that for you. All right, let me do the reading first, and then I'm going to go deeper into that as well. So the card that come up for you, honey, is the trust card. All right, I'm going to read it to you before I tell you what I'm picking up on. Trust it will all work out. Know the sun will rise in the morning and the moon will set in the evening. Okay, where are you needing to focus on trust? I want to say trust it within, trust yourself. So whether you're questioning yourself a lot lately or somebody has you doubting yourself, please know that things are going to settle and things will flow in the way they need to. Now, in reading your question, or your comment, I should say, please know, as Sue and I were talking before, that you're not alone. There are a lot of people that are sort of struggling a little bit at the moment, emotionally, physically, just the challenges that have been put in front of us, the hurdles that we are needing to climb in that way. So this energy will start to move through very quickly. All right, so wishing you all the best. I don't know, honey, if you get the tickle to there, but I kind of feel like somebody's trying to get your attention by touching your forehead. Okay, and you are very welcome, honey. Sarah says, hey, beautiful, I got my cards today. Oh, I'm so happy, honey. So pretty. Any messages for me? I am pleased that you got your cards. I'm excited for you guys. Hopefully it was a bit of a surprise having them rock up in the way they did. Footsteps is the card that has come out for you. I actually feel like this is more, honey, about looking at the direction you're going. Look at the mark that you are making on the world, because I feel there's a lot of growth coming around you and you've been called to step forward in that sense and step up, but you'll know when the timing is right. The card says actions have consequences. Be conscious of the imprint you leave behind. My feeling is more about moving forward, because I feel like I'm focusing on the direction I am going with that card. All right, so wishing you all the very best there. All right, Sue, hey, honey, hopefully you might have got your package today as well. I love seeing the names popping up and packaging them yesterday. All right. So, Sue, love a general message, please. Thank you if drawn to. I certainly would like to do that. The rings, something's coming together for you, honey. So I get the reference to you've been doing a lot of hard work in the past. Look at how it's all coming together. The energy is uniting. And this is also a time to focus on the protection and the promises. Okay, so protect your energy. Be careful of others around you, because I do feel there is a little bit of jealousy around you at times. So protect your energy and focus on the promises, not just the promises of others, but the promise to self in that sense. Okay. So I don't know if there's times that you sort of, I keep getting the word flip flop. Not necessarily just around you. So this is something that's been coming up a bit lately. So whether you've sort of have a decision or made a decision or a direction that you're heading in, and you're sort of wavering on that decision a little bit due to other people's energies. Okay. You've got good support around you. Trust your gut instincts with people. Okay. Samara says, hi, anything for me? Certainly. Okay. Yeah, the rings came back out again for you, honey. I feel like this is more connection around relationship for you. So whether the focus needs to be on the relationship, communications, the uniting of, I get the reference to it's all coming together nicely. All right. So all the best there as well. Terry, hey, how you going, hon? I hope you're doing well. Vanessa is here. You are very welcome, honey. I've clicked on Vanessa's message, but Terry's is still on the screen. I think Facebook and the third party Be Live are still not quite aligning in the way they need to. All right. I take this as Roz. Closed captions are coming up on my iPad. It is Roz. I thought so, honey. I hope you're doing well. Sarah, you are very welcome. All right. Just before I do jump in and do another card, Spirit is just drawing me to the fact, Roz, and I don't know, honey, if you've advertised it on your page yet, but for those in the Mount Gambier area, Roz and I are coming down to do a weekend of reading. We're going to be in Mount Gambier on Friday the 11th, Saturday the 12th, and Sunday morning the 13th. So if you would like a reading with myself or Roz, certainly do reach out to us on our Facebook pages. So Roz Bounty Psychic Medium, or through my page, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium as well. Inquire what times are available. And I know for myself, and I presume Roz may be doing the same, I'm doing half-hour readings or an hour reading, depending on what's available in that way. So please do reach out. Roz, do you want to just let us know in the comments, honey, you're going to be doing your card readings or a mixture in that sense, okay? So yeah, certainly do people let us reach out, inquire in that way. I'm pretty excited to be back on the road with Roz. We always have a great time, and it's been a long time since we've been actually able to get out and see people. Yay, Melinda, how you going, honey? Would love a card, please. You're amazing. Many blessings to you. Oh, thank you, honey, for the kind message. I love it. It's messages like that that make it all worthwhile when I question myself at times. The star energy. Okay, first of all, I'm very much drawn to looking up at the stars with your energy. So whether you find that you like to be outside, and I actually feel you pull energy from the night sky, the moon, the stars in that way. The card says, look to the stars. It's time to manifest. Visualize what you want. Plan and set your goals. So time to focus on you, honey. Time to move forward. Okay. So wishing you all the best with that. Chloe, hi Leanne, how you doing? May I connect with any of my past loved ones? I get a male energy around you, hun, that passed too soon, so passed at a younger age, but lived a very full life in that sense. I keep hearing music around you as well, so whether you connect the music to this male energy, I've got the hand on the heart, which is my sign for love and pride. I get the reference to you're going through a few changes, and the changes are positive. So stand in your power, own that power in that sense, okay? Because I just sort of feel like you're wavering a little bit at the moment as well, okay? So wishing you all the best. You're heading in the right direction is the reference I get. Okay, Sue says, thank you very much. Yes, I wave a lot. I love it. We all do at times, honey. Mum says, she's getting the captions too. Okay, that's obviously something that Facebook has changed just recently. I could talk double Dutch and that would stuff Facebook up. Tiffany says, thanks, Roz. Hi, Leanne. It's my 21st birthday today. May I have a card or a message from my brother? Happy birthday, honey. How exciting. 21 and another May baby. I'm a May baby as well. So, all right, let's pull a card. I do sense that you feel your brother's energy around you at times, and I get a cheeky smile with him. What would the gold chain mean to you, honey? So I don't know if it's a gold chain he had or one that you've been given, but I just get the reference to a gold chain. I'm going to laugh if you tell me you got a gold chain for your birthday today. All right, but I just get I'm very much drawn to the gold chain. Okay, the card that's stuck and the card that came out is the crown. Okay, this isn't a card we've seen come out of this deck so too often since I've been using them in that way. Okay, the card says, draw on your inner power. A change of luck comes your way. Reap the rewards. Okay, so take the opportunity that comes up, because I do feel it's going to be quite rewarded, and I do feel that it's much more about sitting in your power as well and owning it, because you deserve that happiness. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense to you as well. Terry would love a card, please. Certainly, honey. I'll go back to that in a second. The emotions. So are you feeling a little bit emotional, honey? Because with your energy, I just sort of feel that things have been feeling a little bit heavy, but that energy is moving through. I just feel like the last couple of days there's emotions moving through you. It's the need to acknowledge them, okay? Release the emotions. The card says acknowledge your feelings while being present in this moment, okay? Because my feeling is it is very much about the moment that energy will move, okay? Roz is just saying, what weekend dates did Leanne mention, Margaret? Roz, Friday, we're in Mount Gambier on Friday, June the 11th, 12th, and 13th. You haven't put it in your calendar yet. I love it, Roz. You're as bad as I am. All right. Okay, Melinda is saying, thank you. I'm currently sitting outside looking at the stars. Perfect. I love it. You are very welcome, honey. Okay, Chloe, you haven't done you yet, hun? That would be my dad. He passed away. Oh, sorry, I haven't done you, honey. He passed away when I was in his early 20s. I love when you connect with my past loved ones. Thank you so much, honey. It is my pleasure. I know there's a lot of love and pride that comes through. I do feel that you feel him at times. Tiffany has a gold chain. Wonderful. All right. So that's your brother acknowledging the gold chain. So I don't know what the connection is to him with the gold chain, or is it to do with a celebration that is connected to the gold chain? All right. So there is the weekend, the dates for anybody that is interested in having a reading in the Mount Gambier area as well. Okay. Helps if I can get my words out. All right. Something else that is popping into my mind when I was reading that message. Thank you, Mum, for sharing that details. Is if you're interested in having a group reading where you get some friends and family together, and I come in and read for each and every one of you as a group, I am certainly opening my calendar now that things are settling back down, so to speak, up to doing that again. So if you're in the Adelaide area, or I'm based in Mount Barker, so Murray Bridge, Nan, Woodside, I'd go to Victor Harbour even to do it if in that area as well, if anybody is interested. If you are a lot further away, that is not sort of within reasonable travelling distance, I can also do the group readings through a Zoom meeting where I send you out the Zoom link and you and your friends jump in from the comfort of their own home or from the comfort of one person's home, and we do it pretty much the same way through the Zoom link as well. So if you're interested in that, please do inbox me for more details. I would be certainly happy to give you those details, and if you're interested, we can set a date. Now, I can do those on weekends, and also depending on what weeknights as well. Okay, beautiful. All right, well, I think we are just on out of time. And Terry is just saying, yes, very emotional the last few days. Sending you a big healing hug, honey. Pardon me, excuse me. I think I put too much garlic in tea tonight. Just on that, I was very much drawn by spirit to, if you are somebody that is finding that you are getting very emotional lately, or you don't know why the emotion is coming up, please do release it, because we do take on energy and energy of other people at times that we need to let go of in that sense. So acknowledge it when it comes up. Don't suppress it, because it's only going to manifest in that way. Okay. Roz is just saying, perfect weekend for a road trip. Roz found out I do have it in my calendar. I thought when we discussed that you did put it in your calendar, but then I thought maybe I am a little bit wrong with that. So I'm pleased you've got it. So, Roz, there's a nice Chinese restaurant in Mount Gambier we can visit. Wink, wink. Isn't it funny how we go to these places and we find these nice food places? There's one in Renmark too. Okay. Sarah, a group reading would be fantastic for a staff group in my pharmacy. Perfect, Hun. Organise it. Find somebody that is willing to get together and do it. And it's funny because some groups, they make it a real event, in the sense that they sit there and they do cheese platters and stuff. They put on champagne or whatever. They all bring something put together, and then you get other groups. They just sit and have a quiet cup of coffee. It is what we want to make it in that sense. So, and I think it's a really great way for people to come together. Tyler, your comment just caught mine. I'd love to get one of your decks. Are they still available? Yes, hun, they are. You can actually go to the Going Across the Bottom page at the moment, the website, innersoulguidance.com.au. I have actually linked them up to my Facebook page today. So the other one is, sorry, not my Facebook page. There is a link on my Facebook page that I did do today. But my website, leannewinston.com. Also, if you go along the top bar of my website, you will see Inner Soul Guidance there. You can also find them there as well, which will transfer you over to Inner Soul to purchase. If anybody is wanting to pick a deck of cards up from me here in Mount Barker, certainly do contact me. Let me take Tyler's message down so we can see. Roz has put the website there for me as well. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. You can certainly pick up a deck here from me in Mount Barker. Just contact me and we can make a time for you to call in. I do work from home, so you will be coming to my home. And I also do see clients here at times as well as on over the internet and phone. So I do prefer people to make a time with me so we're not interrupting somebody's reading in that sense. I do have them here, and I do have FPOS if you wish to pick them up and pay by FPOS as well. I just need to set it up, which won't take me long. It's something I can do tomorrow. All right, excellent. Roz's memory. Okay. As long as you remember to pack your bags, Roz, and come to me so we can hit the road that weekend. So you need to start advertising it, Roz. All right. And the other thing is my lovely mum is also letting us know that people can purchase the cards from us in the Adelaide Psychic Expo. So that is Body, Mind and Psychic Expo at Wavell Showgrounds here in Adelaide on the 29th and the 30th of May. And if anybody wants to book a reading with me, please do contact me because I am taking some pre-bookings, but they need to be AM pre-bookings as I need to leave the rest of the day open for those that are booking on the day in that sense. I also on the Saturday, I can't remember what time it is, but it will be on their website under their programming as well. I will be live on stage reading for people, and on Saturday afternoon and Sunday, I'm pretty sure it's Sunday afternoon, mid-afternoon, I am also teaching a workshop, a free workshop that people can come along to. So certainly don't forget to, if you want to make a pre-booking so you don't miss out, because my bookings do fill rather quickly in that way. I'm going to remember the close. Good one, Ross. I love you. Yeah, just I'm looking forward to Friday night, Roz. Hopefully we're back on track this week as well. God, tomorrow's Thursday, so hopefully we will be doing that on Friday on our 8:30 live here on mytimetv.live. All right, so as I said, if anybody wants to order a deck, you can get them at innersoulguidance.com on the screen, or you can go to leannewinston.com website, go to the Inner Soul tab and certainly order them there. If you want to drop in and pick a deck up, just contact me through Facebook, or my work phone number is 0409 0409. Oh God, start again. 0409 035 844. It's been a while since I repeated that. So beautiful. And as I have seen somebody has inboxed me while we're still live about a group reading. If you're interested, please do inbox me and we can set up a time and I can give you some more information with that. Okay, so Roz is putting 8:30 here on Friday night. Beautiful. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining in, and thank you for the beautiful messages. I want to say take time, nurture yourself, because the universal energy has been a bit hard on us over the last 4 or 5 weeks. So it is starting to shift. So just allow yourself to focus on what it is you want, lean into that energy and allow it to flow through you, and things will fall into place. All right. I wish you all the very best, sending lots of love, and I will catch you all very soon. Bye for now.